Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bree. I am a 20-year-old new grad ER nurse. I decided to make a YouTube channel to show you guys how I became a nurse and just follow my journey. I became a registered nurse at 19 years old. I get asked all the time, how did you do it? So here's how. In high school, I was dual enrolled, which is when you take college classes while you take your high school classes. So the summer of my junior year and all of my senior year, I was taking college classes. In the summer, I think I took medical terminology and psychology and one of my anatomy classes. My senior year, I took 2 psych classes. One was child development. I took chemistry. I took anatomy and physiology. I took 2 hours of classes at high school, and then I would go to college for half the day and I would do my anatomy and physiology classes and chemistry my first semester, and then I took another psych class and another physiology class my second semester. One of my psych classes was online, so I did that during high school. They gave me like a free hour to do online classes, and then some of the days I didn't have class, so I would just go home after high school. Not gonna lie, I did miss out on some things during high school because I would go home and like sometimes I wouldn't be able to stay for lunch and I would miss out on some things, but it really didn't matter to me that much because I knew I wanted to get done with school as soon as possible and become a nurse. Since I was dual enrolled, I was able to get all of my prereqs done. Some of my classes that I took during high school were dual enrollment classes as well, so they counted for college credit. Like my English classes, I took college writing my junior year, and those both counted as my basic English class that I needed for my prereqs. I took a math class that counted, a history class that counted, and then we needed like an arts class, and I took 3.5 years of Spanish, and so those counted. Doing it this way saved so much money because my high school helped pay for a portion. I saved money going to a community college, and I started working 2 years earlier than most people. It was a little weird being in college when I was 17, basically. Like, I was obviously the youngest person in the class, but I was still able to make friends and handled it just fine. Since I got all my prereqs done while I was in high school, between online classes and the in-person college classes, I was able to start and apply to the nursing program right away. I actually found out that I got into nursing school the day of my high school graduation, so it was pretty special. I was a little nervous that I wasn't going to be able to get in because I did not have any healthcare experience, since I was not old enough to get a healthcare job because you needed to be 18 in my area. I don't know if that's everywhere, but you needed to be 18 in order to work at the hospital. You needed to be 18, I think, as well to take a CNA class, and I was not old enough at that time to do that, so I was really nervous that they wouldn't let me enroll because I had no healthcare experience, but I luckily got accepted. It was literally the happiest day. I had such a relief knowing I got into the program that I was working so hard to get into. My nursing program was a 2-year RN Associates program. I loved it. I honestly love learning. I'm such a learner. Nursing school was hard, don't get me wrong, but it was so rewarding and I'm so glad I did it. I also always get asked if I'm going to get my bachelor's degree, and the answer is yes. I do have to get it within 5 years just for the job that I'm at right now. That's the requirement of the hospital, but they do help pay for a portion of it, which is also super nice and another plus of getting your associate's degree. I honestly think, don't quote me, but I think I'm gonna start in January and try to get it done as soon as possible. You can get it done really in as little as 3 months. So that's my goal, to get it done this winter, because what else am I gonna be doing? I do get asked if I regret just getting my associate's degree, and the answer is no. In the moment when I decided to get my associate's degree versus going away and getting my bachelor's for 4 years, I was like, I don't think I want to do this. I kind of want the normal college experience. But I realized, honestly, like, I am not a big like college girl. Like, I am very glad that I stayed locally and got my own apartment and got my associate's degree here. I'm very happy with the decision I made to get my associate's degree. I started my job 2 years sooner. I'm doing what I love. I'm working, and it's such a relief to be done with school, although I do, need to go get my bachelor's, but I can do that online while I work and it's a lot of research papers, which I love writing. So honestly, I could not have made a better decision. I seriously cannot recommend getting your associate's degree more. I was on the fence about it for such a long time, but you can get a job. I got a job in the ER with it, and you can start working that much sooner. You can save money, and I honestly don't see a downside to it. I think people often get confused and think that it's less of a degree, which technically it is, but whether you have your associates or your bachelor's, you still have to take the same exam, your NCLEX, and pass to get the same earned license, your RN. So really, it's no different licensing. You're still the same qualified person. You just have a few more years of schooling. I think no matter what though, if you want to get your bachelor's right away, go get your bachelor's right away. You know, I honestly think it's whatever you choose to do. It is going to be probably very difficult to start going back to school after not being in school this whole semester, but it's something that I will be motivated to just get done and get it over with, so it's out of my mind and I don't have to worry about it anymore. The only downside I will say is just being so young. I now just turned 20 in August, so that makes me a little bit older, but it is hard because everyone around you is typically 22 and up. Where I work, I'm 100% the youngest person, which I'm totally fine with. But patients do sometimes, you know, ask me how old I am, and I typically do not say how old I am because they will get nervous if I tell them I'm 20. Not that age means anything, and I think I'm pretty mature for my age. I just think it is nerve-wracking to them that I, you know, am only 20 years old, which is understandable. I get why you could be concerned that I'm young, but I honestly think that it shows I really wanted this career. I worked hard to get here, and age is just a number. It doesn't matter whether you're 50, 40, 30, 60, going through nursing school and becoming a nurse. Like, it really shouldn't matter. You have the same degree, the same license, the same qualifications. I think it's fine. I am just so glad that I can share my story and tell everyone how I did it, because I would have loved to watch someone when I was going through it talk about it. I don't think many people know that there is an option to like go locally, get your associate's degree, start working sooner, start learning sooner, and go back to school while you work. And I'm very thankful that that is a choice that we can do. And not only does it save you money, but it helps you learn and gives you greater opportunity to grow your career a little faster, I think, especially if you want to be like a nurse practitioner. You can start getting those years of experience that you need while you're going to school and working. I originally thought that I wanted to become a nurse practitioner, which is why I tried to take this path to try to get through school a little quicker and get my years of experience a little quicker. But now I'm not 100% sure if that's the route I want to go down. I'm still deciding. I still, you know, have my years of experience that I need to get before I have to make that decision. But I just really wanted to share like that there is this possibility of becoming a nurse so young. And I know a lot of you guys have done that this way, and some of you have never even heard of it. But no matter what you choose, again, age is just a number. I went to school with moms who had kids that were older than me, and I like could not admire them more. I think it's so difficult to go to school no matter what age you are, let alone when you have kids to take care of at home. One of my close friends had a baby during nursing school. Like, I could not imagine doing that. Like, I struggled enough just taking care of myself and Betty Lou up here. So I just want to say I admire everyone, no matter what your path is to get to your goal. I think you should be proud of yourself, because I know I'm proud of everyone. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and let me know what videos you want to see from me. I was a little nervous making this, but you guys have been telling me that you want to see longer videos and want me to make a YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment what you want to see from me in the next video.